Hey guys, Taps here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing good. In this video, I want to be showing you how to design a dropshipping website using WordPress. I'm excited about this video because this video will be addressing every issue that affect WordPress users and beginners designing their e-commerce store and also dropshipping. First off, the biggest issue WordPress users have when it has to do with designing e-commerce websites, especially with the free WooCommerce, which is the most popular using WordPress, is that it's not optimized for e-commerce. WooCommerce, WordPress is not optimized for e-commerce. And most times, a lot of people who are really into e-commerce would love to design their store with Shopify, because Shopify just seems to be designed specifically for e-commerce buying and selling and highly optimized. And sincerely, when I got started using WordPress, when it has to do with e-commerce stores, I feel intimidated when I see Shopify start vis-a-vis WordPress. Shopify just seems to be there. It has all the creativity designed for conversion, and it's just something that you would desire. And a lot of people pay monthly through their nose just to have that little edge that Shopify seem to have over WordPress. But in this video, I'll be showing you how to design an e-commerce store that looks exactly optimized like Shopify. And guess what, guys? It's gonna be free. You're not going to pay a dime or not going to buy any plugin to get this done. And secondly, the biggest problem, especially when you want to dropship from AliExpress, is that you have tons and hundreds of thousands of products. And the biggest problem, sincerely, is for you to find quality product. And in this video, I'll be solving that problem for you. I'll be showing you a plugin that will do the magic, that will give you the best selling hot product alone. And guess what again? It's a free plugin. It's a plugin you can get started for free. You would not be paying a dime to get this done. So this on my screen right now is a default WordPress I just installed on this site, and we'll be designing our e-commerce from scratch to finish together. So this video is not your regular video. This video is not that video you want to skip in between the process. This video is the process you want to watch from the beginning to the end and follow me step by step, because I'll be showing you along the way how to get all of these things done. So if you're excited about this, if you want to design a dropshipping e-commerce website with WordPress that will look like Shopify, highly optimized, using the best e-commerce theme and plugin out there, and it's free. They used to say the best things in life are free, and that's very true. You would see that in this video, that this really is true. So this video is a big deal for me. This video is a video ordinarily I should put in a WordPress course somewhere and charge for people to learn. But honestly, it's a video I'll be glad to share with you if you are ready to follow me step by step. So without wasting so much time, I think it's time for us to get started in the tutorial already. If you're excited with me, let's get started. If you know that this video is too long for you to exhaust right now, I will advise that you take a pause and you add this video to your watch list. You subscribe so that you can continue this tutorial anytime you want to, and you would not be missing a thing or two in this video and in the subsequent videos I'll be sharing around WordPress tutorials and how you can even make money on your WordPress. So this is dashTesting.com. So let's come to the backend. So this is the backend, and the theme you are seeing there is the 2021 theme. When it has to do with WordPress, we all know, we would agree that the theme we use will play a significant role in what our website will look like eventually. So you have to pay attention to the theme you're installing, if it's a theme that would help you and if it's a theme that is developing. So literally in this video, I'll be introducing you to a theme that literally is the best theme right now, optimized for speed because it's designed with Gutenberg and it is super light. It's also designed for conversion, and with Gutenberg and this theme I'm talking about, we would be able to design our website to look exactly like Shopify. So this theme, without wasting so much time, is Cadence theme, and unfortunately Cadence is not in our WordPress repository. You have to come down here to Cadence, their website, for you to download this theme. So it's free, though they have a pro version of the theme, but for now the free is enough for us to get what we want to get done. I'll definitely leave a link in the description below for you to be able to get here to download this theme, so you can check that out. But I have downloaded this theme on my laptop, so I would be installing this theme right away. So let's get started. Let's come to our themes here. Let's add new and let's upload a theme, and let's choose a file. So this is Cadence. So I have Cadence here now, so I'll be installing Cadence theme. Okay, so we have our theme already installed. So now this is the time for us to activate this theme. So let's hit the activate button. Now Cadence theme is active. So let's see what our website will look like right now. Something entirely different, and this is fantastic. The next thing for us to do is to install the demo content for Cadence, because that will be useful for us, so that we will not start designing everything from scratch, so we can just build upon the demo content. And for us to install the demo content, we also need to come to their website here. I will drop the link to this I will drop a link to this place in the description below, so you can check it out. And once you come here, you will see this button here, Cadence importer, so you can download this importer. But I already have this on my system, on my laptop here, so I would not be downloading again. So what I would be doing is to come to plugins, to come to add new, and then I'll be uploading a plugin, and then I can choose my file, Cadence importer. I have Cadence importer here already. Then I can install. Okay, so we have our plugin installed. So now let's activate this plugin. Okay, after installing the Cadence importer, we have this prompt here that says install Cadence starter template. So let's click that. So this is where we get to choose which builder we want to use. You have the options to use Elementor or to use Gutenberg with Cadence, but I would advise that we start with Gutenberg. And here you can see we have options for different themes that we can use. Okay, so since we are looking into e-commerce, let's try this and see if this would work. Okay, so this is exactly what the theme would look like. Okay, so let's start importing this theme. Okay, so we have our import complete. So this is finished. We can check what our site looks like right now. But since I have it open here, let me refresh this and see. Isn't this amazing? With just some few clicks, we've got this beautiful e-commerce website installed, and this to me is fantastic. Beautiful theme, highly optimized for our e-commerce, for our dropshipping website, for our e-commerce store, and also for our dropshipping website. So basically, I want us to see some of the few little difference. I want this theme literally is free, but I'm telling you, some of the features you'd see on this theme, in all honesty, you would not find in some paid theme out there. And I'm not kidding, guys. So for example, let's come to a shop. Let's come to a shop and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so this is our shop, and we can let's add this to cart. Let's see what our cart page and our check-in page would look like. So let's view carts. You can see what your cart page looks like. This is not your usual cart page for WooCommerce. This is something you'd see in Shopify. You can see all your cart is pulled together and everything is in one spot. Let's proceed to checkout and let's see what checkout page looks like. So this is our usual normal WooCommerce checkout page here. So we'll be improving on this in this video. So in this video, we'll be improving on this and we'll be working out to see how we can optimize our cart page and our checkout page to look exactly like Shopify. So for us to be able to modify our cart page and our checkout page to look exactly like Shopify, we'll be installing a plugin called WooCommerce Block. So let's search for this plugin. Okay, so this is the plugin, WooCommerce Blocks. So let's install it. And then we can activate the plugin. Okay, fantastic. We have our WooCommerce Blocks installed already. Okay, so let's come back to a checkout page. This is what our checkout page looks like right now. So let us edit this page. So this is our default WooCommerce checkout shortcode that install our checkout page. So we'll be removing this. So let's remove this block and let's add a new block. And this time around, we'll search for checkout. And you see we have space for checkout now. Ordinarily, you would not have this if you did not install the WooCommerce block. So you can see what our checkout now looks like. This look exactly like your Shopify checkout page. And this is amazing. This is beautiful that you can get to do this within a WordPress. And you have some options here that you can remove. Like, sincerely, I don't collect phone numbers on my e-commerce store. There's nothing I want to do with it, but you cannot just get to remove it from your default WooCommerce. So now I can remove it here. Apartment and suite, you may want to leave this but it's optional. But I think if there's a space for address here, your client should be wise enough to put detailed address there that their product can be delivered to. So I don't usually know the reason why we have another option for apartment or suite or whatever. So I really personally don't like leaving that option on. So, but whatever works for you is good. And now you can choose if you want to allow shoppers to optionally add other notes. That's good. And you want to show links to your policies, your privacy page, that will be shown somewhere down here below. But because we've not set out our page, you won't be able to see that, which is okay. I think that's pretty much everything we need to do all around here. One of the things we can still do is to leave some space before and after. So insert before, let me search for, so we have a spacer here. Okay, this is good enough. I think I can still add spacer here as well. Okay, this is good. There's a way we'll configure this plugin accurately. Using WooCommerce, we can activate buy now with Apple Pay and Google Play. That will be here. There'll be a button where people can just directly buy with. That's exactly what Shopify checkout experience is. That most of the people that pay so much to be there, and you can also get it here with this plugin. However, this plugin has some of its limitations because it doesn't work with all payment gateway out there. But if you're okay with PayPal, with Stripe, then I'm not sure you have any issues with this plugin. It just might not work with your local payment gateway. It would install, but it would not show. I think I have a few videos around Cadence theme and Cadence block on my channel already, so you can check out for those videos. They will help you know how you can optimize this look to the they will show you how you can perfectly optimize your WooCommerce blocks. But let's update this page, and I think that's okay for now. So let's view the page. Okay, so we have this already. This is beautiful. And the first things first people should see when they want to check out is their email address. That's the first thing you want to collect from people, and not some other random information. And then their billing details, and then your payment method. This is beautiful, and people can put their coupon code here, and everything just seems to fit into each other. And I think that's basically what we want to achieve. So let's come back. Let's go now to our cart page to see if we can still optimize our cart page. So if we come here, we can easily even go to our cart page. So now let's edit this cart page as well. So as usual, this is our default shortcode for cart. But Cadence team has done a fantastic job, and you can see that their cart page is almost everything similar to what Shopify will give you. But let's remove the block and let's add new, and let's use our WooCommerce block. Let's search for cart. So you can see this is what it will look like right now. So as usual, I can insert before. Let me do some space. Okay, this is good. I can add space here as well. Okay, this is good. So let's update this. Let's view this page. All right, so we can see that we have everything compact together, and that's the beauty. On your cart page, you shouldn't be scrolling up and down to get the full details of what you're doing. Everything should be shown to you on one screen, and this is beautiful. This is not your usual cart page with WordPress. So I believe this cart experience would increase sales for your shop. And these are the little things you have to pay attention to if you want your shop, if you want to make sales, or if you want to optimize sales on your shop. So for me to show you some of the features again that this theme has, so let's just check one product and go to a product page and see. So you see how this product is highlighted, and that's the reason why I like Cadence theme. You would see that once you come down here, you can see the product. You have the option to add to cart, and you have this little feature here that guarantees your clients that what they are buying is the best. So you can put highlighted features here like free shipping orders over $50 in case whatever you want to write is good, satisfaction guarantee, no hassle refund, secured payment. And these are the things that leaves your client. These are the little things that you can do that makes your client believe that this is a good product for me to buy. So you can put features around the product here, and it will help. And this feature here is not a feature you see on your regular WooCommerce theme out there. Cadence have just done a very good job bringing all of these things together into Gutenberg that would make this page as beautiful as it is, super light, and yes, it's highly optimized for speed, for conversion, and everything. So you can see that you can still also get related products, and these are the things I can still even do with my checkout page. On my checkout page or on my cart page, I can still put other products that people may love to buy. I did that in some of my videos earlier, so you can check all of those out. I don't want to waste so much time on this video because what we are supposed to spend time on is how we can get it to start how we can install, how we can start drop shipping products on this side. So we still have some journey to cover up, so I really don't want to waste so much time in the nitty-gritty of all of these things. So This is it. This is beautiful. This is good. So I think we should do some customizations with our WooCommerce before we continue. So let's come to our WooCommerce. Let's come to settings. Basically, whatever country you are selling from is good. This by default is in the UK, but sincerely I would love to do United States of America, and you can put your country there. But depending on who you're selling to, we all know that the favorite country to sell your WooCommerce to basically is in the United States because of the demand in the United States. But you can put any other country, it doesn't really matter. But if you put if you're selling primarily to the United States of America, then it's okay for you to put United States of America here. So you know the time they are, you know how. So when you are structuring anything by time here, it will directly reflect to United States of America in that sense. So you can choose whatever. Well, for the sake of this tutorial, let me just choose one of these. I can put your postal zip code. So basically you have the option to choose whether you want to sell to all countries, but I think you should sell to all countries. But for test purpose, when you're starting out, you might choose to maybe limit it to one country or the other, maybe your home country. If you know there is a demand in your home country, there's no rule to it, there's no way it should be done. But for me, I prefer to leave it at all countries, to ship to all countries you sell to, definitely. And then use our shop base address as well. This is not necessary for me. Enable the use of coupons, and definitely if you know you want to do coupons, that's good. But basically the currency, that's the big thing for me. I want to change it to US dollars. So if you know you want to sell to the global space, US dollars is quite advisable, is the most generally acceptable currency out there. So let's save. Okay, so we still have quite some other settings we can play around here. For the product, you can still come here. Definitely the page is shop page. Place order image size, enable product review. So you can do all of these things. You can play around for shipping, but I'm not sure I want to mess with all of these things right now. Yeah, for our payment, this is very, very important. Adding shipping zones and all of that, I may not be able to cover that in this video, but I should be able to do another video later that will show you how to add shipping zones in case you want to charge people for shipping. But this is not necessary for drop shipping in that sense. But if you are designing a normal WooCommerce store and you want to charge people, if anybody ordering from outside the country, you want to add a different amount, so there'll be shipping zones. So that's another tutorial for another day. For payment, you want to make sure that you have payment set up. But basically the two major payment methods that's working, that advisable, that would work well here is your PayPal, and if you have Stripe, that should work. So let's set up PayPal. I can just leave it this way. Let me save this. So setting up Stripe too is super easy. You just have to check out the plugin for Stripe and just come to plugin, add new. So you can easily search for WooCommerce Stripe. So this is WooCommerce Payment Gateway by WooCommerce itself. So let's install this. And then let's activate it. But for this to work, you have to create an account with Stripe. So you can go to stripe.com, create an account with them so that you'll be able to enable your API keys and all of that for you to be able to use Stripe in that sense. So you'll see that if we come back now to WooCommerce and come back to settings. So if we come back to our payments, we should have options for Stripe now. So you can see Stripe, we have Stripe here and all the other payment gateways that is associated with Stripe. So for Stripe now, you can switch it on and you can set it up. So but basically you will need to have a Stripe account. If you have a Stripe account, you can just click this to set up or link an existing Stripe account. So you need to get that done. for you to be able to link your Stripe account. And that's just basically some of the fast settings we will check out here. So you see, we are not able to use this because we have not set our secret key and our publishable key. I have a Stripe account. I would have loved to, but for the sake of this tutorial, I don't have all the time to integrate that. But you should be able to get that done yourself. So another settings we have to look into here is to come to our WordPress settings and come to our permalinks. We have to make sure that our permalinks are well set out. So this is under plain. You should always set your permalinks to post name. That's just the best if you don't want to have issues. Then your product permalink, leave it at default, then hit your save button. These are the fast settings we have to do around our WooCommerce to make sure that our WooCommerce store is up and running. So we can also still make some settings around the theme cadence itself. If you want to change colors, you want to change logos, you want to do all of these settings here. So we can come to appearance and come to customize. Part of the reason why I love cadence theme in particular is because of the level of customization that it gives, and it's far more than any other free theme you can mention out there, even Astra, Ocean, WP, and all of the big teams out there that give you a lot of free stuff. But this might not have a whole lot of stuff, but when it has to do with customizations, that's where you get all your stuff. And I will not be going into the nitty-gritty of all the settings you would have, all the customizations that you can lay your hands with here. But something quite very basic that can show you how you can make some fast change on your WordPress, on your dropshipping site. Okay, so under general, let's go one after the time. There's no need for us going on to our layout. I think we like the way our website layout is. We're not using any box layout. We don't want sidebars, and this is okay. For the colors, this is where this theme stands out. So this theme works with global color palette that you can use to customize your website. So we can have global colors that we want around the website. So whatever colors we are making around, we can easily link them back to the global palette. So it means that we don't need to keep setting the same colors over and over and over again, and that's quite fantastic. I think blue here is cool, but let's change this blue into something else. Let's see. So you can see that the colors on the website is changing. Maybe this for my first color. Okay, let me leave this. For the other blue, let's change it again into something a little bit different. I think these two colors are contrasting. Maybe more like it. So you can see this color is already showing here. Then that's the color paths for our active links. I think this is okay. We can leave the remaining ones the way they are, and we would make all the necessary adjustments later. So you can see that our colors are reflecting here already. Maybe I can change this into something else. Okay, so this is okay for now. I can change my settings later, but if you still come down here, you would see that you have settings for your backgrounds. You can change the setting of your site background. You would see that this is having this global circle here, so it shows that the site is taking color from the global palette, and I think that's good. But you can give your site background a different color entirely, and you can see everything is white and everything is okay. Content background as well, I think I'm okay with all of the colors here. But if you are not, this is where you can mess around with all of the colors, and you can see our link colors is reflecting the new colors we just set in the global palette. and that's good. I want the site entirely to work with the global palette, and I have my global icons there already, and that's pretty much very easy to play around. So you can play around with all the colors, and you can have 2-3 color palettes. So you can see you have second options here, third options here. You can choose whatever you want, so you can see that they are reflecting different color palettes. So that's it for colors. And for our buttons, this button is taking our global color palette as well, so we can have different colors for our buttons across the website. And that's good for you to have a something that synchronizes everything you do on the website, such that you don't need to keep setting the colors out when you keep creating new buttons. That's fantastic to note that you can do. For our typography as well, a comment, breadcrumb. Well, sincerely, I really don't like activating breadcrumbs. Well, it's okay. It's individual preferences. Then our social links, you can put the link to your social media handles here, which is very, very important. And I think that's pretty much basic things you need to check under the global settings. So if you come to your header, this is where you can walk around where you want your logos, where you want your links to be. And I think I love the customization this theme gives you around your header. So you would see that this row here is our pre-header. You see this is where we have our social links, and they're here. And we have an HTML here which is giving us these as well. So it means that if we want to change this, we can change this here from this HTML section here, and we can as well drag and drop everything. So let's say, for example, we want to change the location of this. We can drag it somewhere here to the far right, and it should reflect on the site here, as you can see. So a lot of customizations here and there. So you may want to put it somewhere else on the site. You can do all the settings. You can add more stuff here and bring in another button if you want, or you can just play around your headers here, and that's interesting for a free theme to have. So for our logo, you see this is the logo here. It's here. You can still drag it around in case you want the logo to be somewhere around the center. You can move it here as well. And we have our primary menu, we have our cart button, and we have our search button. In case you don't want this search or you don't want this cart button, you can as well delete them. And these are the list of the options that we have that we can still add to our menu. You can add an HTML, you can add social, search, and all of that to our menu. And that's okay. So this is the section where we enable transparent header. If you want to do that for our website, you just want the header to be transparent. So it means that whatever the menu is here will come under the live session here for you to be transparent, to show what's really under. I don't know if that would be cool and how that would work on the website. Depending on what you want and how you want your website to be structured, you can do that. So you see exactly what this is right now. I know that for us to make this kind of settings, we would need to work on the colors so that it will not we need to work on the colors so that it will contrast against the background. But that's another headache for now. We will need to we need to work on the sliders to have maybe uniform colors, or we need to look for a standard color that will contrast at the background of all the pictures we have on our slider. You can enable that if you want that for your website, and that's a cool feature I love to use when I don't have something quite busy like this. I think that's it. So let's go back. We can also you can also enable sticky headers in case we want our headers to be sticky. Once we are scrolling down, the header remains. So you can do that. Yes, for main row, you have several options. Maybe for the main header, you can do that, and you'd pretty much have your header remain. As you can see here, the header is staying and going nowhere. Well, let me go back to the basic settings. So that's it for header. So we can come to our footer as well. So we can see all the widgets here. This is the widget. We have our social widget here. We have our widget 1, widget 2, 3, and 4. So we can drag it around. We can change it here and there. We would see this. Our copyright section is here as well. And we have a widget here that displays this. So we can cancel any of them that we don't want at any point in time, and we can edit them and do everything we want to do with them. So just by clicking this now, clicking this edit button here will bring us to a portion where we can change all of these things that are here. So for your privacy policy, if you have a page for that, you can just copy, you can just link it to the page URL. So anybody that clicks privacy policy here will go to your privacy policy page. It's just that simple. For example, I want to remove the credit here from WP. I can just delete this short code for team credit, and I want my copyright, the year, and my site title to reflect alone, and that's what's showing, and I think I'm okay with that right now. So that's how to make settings around your footer. So let's go back. Your blog post, your search result, your site identity. I wouldn't want to be taking so much time. So you can play around all of these settings. They are basic, simple settings. Your site identity, definitely this will be title and logo, how we want our logo to display. Do we want the logo to display logo and title, or we want it to just be logo? So for example, now you would see that my logo is carrying my name, which is, this is the logo and the name. So we can just say we want logo alone, we don't want title, so dapps will be gone. You can see that. So but let's leave it. I think this is beautiful. You can still say you want logo, title, and tagline, and that's if we have a tagline for our website. You see the tagline is just another WordPress website, so we can add another tagline there. I think this is good. I like this, so let me leave it this way. You can choose the arrangement of how you want your logo and the tagline to display, so you can choose either of them here. Pretty much fantastic settings that you can use to improve the quality of your website. So let's come to WooCommerce and let's see if we have, okay, our store notice. This is a demo store for testing. You can change, that's if you want to have a store notice. I'm not sure you would need that right now. Product catalog, how do you want your product catalog to show? You can, so you can see here, this is exactly how it's showing here. So you can switch to this to see the difference between both. So you see what our shops look like. This is what the shop title and header looks like right now. Let me leave it to the basic. So you can play around whatever you want for your site, and for the shop container as well. You can see our breadcrumb is even enabled here. Okay, you can leave that. Do we want to have a full width? We want to have it contained, but the standard display is okay for me. If it's not okay for you, for some just want it to be a little bit contained, they want it to be boxed. If you want to do that, that's okay. You can switch it to test whichever one is okay for you. So you can see our breadcrumb here. This is where we can choose to disable it if we don't want it. We can leave our description and our title open if we are okay with that. So you can see our breadcrumb is gone, but let me leave it open. I don't want to mess around with a lot of things here. I just want to let you see exactly the things you can do. Okay, so that's it. So our archive layouts, how do we want it to display? Do we want it normal or we want it narrow? But I think I'm okay with the normal. The narrow will be too tiny for an archive page. If you want to have a sidebar, for example, this is the sidebar by the right. You can choose a sidebar by the left, depending on what you want to achieve. But for me, I think I'm okay with the normal. So how many product per role, how many product per page, all these things are things you can figure out for yourself, in all honesty. But again, So you really do need to just mess around with a lot of things here to see what works for you and what doesn't really. And that's it. So let's come back. Single product layout. This is another place you need to take note of. So for our single products, let's check this so that we can see exactly what settings we have around our single product. So for a single product page, one of the things I want you to know that you can easily edit is these extra features that are here. So if you come to your extras here, you would see that you can make all the changes. Your free shipping on orders above $50, that is written here, you can change it, and you can change your logos here. So this is this, so you can switch it to another one there in case you want to customize it better. So you can see satisfaction guaranteed. You can change it, no hassle refund. You can change it and change all the logos. Yeah, so you can do all of that. I don't want to waste so much time. So you can see you have up to 5 features, and we just have just 3 here. So you can add 2 more features, and then we can come to our payment gateway here as well, and secure guarantee checkout. You can change that to whatever you like, and then you can, in case you show up, you receive Apple Pay, you can still include that, and also Stripe. You can add that too if these are part of your payment gateways. So you can so you see, that's kind of cool. So that's it, and you can customize for any of the features here that you don't want it to show. You can, for extras now, you can just switch it off entirely and everything is gone. So and we can switch it back on. So I think that's it for our personal single product layout. So we can still come back, and for our checkout, all of that, I don't really think we need to mess around all of that again. Our account layout, you can show username and avatar. You can want to do all of those things and check out how all of those things work. So let's publish this page, and enough for our theme customization. Let's go fast right now into dropshipping, because that's the real essence of this video. But if we really do not put all of these things into perspective, it may affect the quality of our shop. It's very important for us to note that the quality of our shop is very, very important. If your shop is not good, even if you have good products, people might not buy from you. So you want to make sure that you keep your store in order, and from there you can go out for products to dropship. So right now, let's go into product dropshipping. Like I said earlier, one of the major issue with dropshipping product is for you to find quality product. That's like the biggest work to do. Literally, it can take you a week or 2 of searching through AliExpress. AliExpress has got millions of products listed there, and it's your responsibility for you to keep searching one after the other, checking dropshippers, checking reviews, checking for you to even know which products are good, which ones are bad. And it can be a lot of work, and that's one of the reasons why many people have run away from dropshipping, just because they don't get to have the time to sit down to search for quality products. For some dropshippers, they even take it a step higher, take it a step higher by ordering those products for themselves first, deliver it to them, check out the quality of the product before they start dropshipping those products. And that's a lot of work, a lot of time, and even a lot of expenses on you as a person before you start dropshipping. This is where Dropship.me comes to play. Dropship.me is a platform, is a plugin that was designed by Ali Dropship, and it's a plugin that does all the work for you. Amazingly, it's free, but it has some restrictions that we would see along the line. And what this product will do for you is that it will scan through Ali Dropship and select hot selling product that has quality reviews. So without wasting so much time, let's see. You can come here to download the plugin, but again, we can search for it in the WordPress repository. So let's come to the dashboard. Let's come to plugins and add new. Let's search for Dropship Me. So this is the plugin here, Dropship Me. Let's install this plugin. And let's activate this plugin. Immediately installing this plugin and activating it, you would see by your far left down here, Dropship Me. So if you click on this plugin, for you to be able to use this plugin, you need to get an API key. And if you come here, you will see this plugin provide access to product database via API. To activate the plugin, visit dropship.me website and enter your email to get your API key. So let's click this link to get to the site. So what we have to do right now is to insert our email here and then get the plugin. And once we do that, we will get our API key as email and maybe also on the site here for us to be able to use. So let me put my email. Yeah, I want a free dropship plugin. And you can see this is our API key. So we can copy our API keys. And I can paste that here and then I can activate. So we have our API keys activated. So the next thing we can do right now is come down here and go to import product. It's that very easy. And as you can see on the screen there, we have access to 50 products for free. So it means that the free version of this plugin will give us access to 50 products. So we have here 50 imports left. And if you come here, you will see that we have 65,166 results. So from all the product on AliExpress, this plugin has been able to crunch all of them into just 66,000 products. And trust me, they are hot selling products. So you can see that these products already have over 200,000 orders. This one has 122 orders, 111 orders, over 100,000 orders here. And these are products that are hot selling. So you don't have to worry about searching for good products anymore because you've got them here. And you can see all these products here got free shipping, which is fantastic. And I think your buyers definitely will love them. So this is where you need to choose your niche, the kind of niche you want to do. So you can come to categories here to filter down into the niche of the product that you want to sell. Let me do t-shirts here and let me see if I'll have results for t-shirts. Since that's what demo content we have on our website, we don't have anything like that here. Let me do shirts. So you can see this shirt here has over 900 orders already, and the supplier is selling for $70, and the plugin is recommending you to sell for $105, and you make a profit of $35. So depending on what you want, and you can just search around for all this and then import them into your website. So it's that simple, super easy. And I would still advise that you check out the product by yourself, one after the other, to make sure that you are importing something very beautiful. You have to be very, very meticulous about what you are importing. I cannot really overemphasize that. But for the sake of this tutorial, I will just pick random 10 products here that we'll be installing into our website. So let me pick this one first. Let's pick this. But again, you know, this product is just recommending these prices. They are just recommended. You can change them. For some of them, I would definitely want to increase. For this right now, I wouldn't want to sell a shirt like this for $9.95. I may sell it for $15 or $20, depending on what's workable for you. But they just give you an idea, and I believe that they have an algorithm that helps them set these prices. Maybe from people who have been using their platforms, they just get an average amount that people would mark up or mark down the product, basically. So it's all your choice, but sincerely, you need to take your time to check out quality products that will tickle people's fancy. You want to do that. Okay, so we have this product imported already. Okay, so let's come to our products and let's check all products. So you would see that we have all these products here that we just imported, and they are products that are in draft. So for any product that are draft here are all the products we just installed into the website. So let's quick edit this, and the status is draft. Let's publish this and let's update. Oh, it's still under uncategorized, which is not good. Let's take quick edit it and let's put it under t-shirts, and let's remove it from uncategorized and let's update it. So this is what we're going to do for every of the products. So let's put this under t-shirts, let's put this under published, let's update. Okay, fantastic. We have all these products already live on our website and are put under the categories of t-shirts. I thought to import just 10 products, but I have 19 products here altogether. Before I go back to our site right now for us to check our product, there are some things we could have still done with Dropship Me. So let's come back to Dropship and come to import products. Okay, so here we could easily filter products down based on our specifications. So I didn't mention that earlier, so I thought I can show you that still. So if you come to your far left here, you would see this settings button. So if you click this, so from our filter here, you can see that we can filter our supplier price. We don't want products that is more than the minimum of $20 to $30. For example, we want product that has a minimum order of 1,000, maybe maximum of 5,000. And you can apply to search for products like that. You want to confirm this product is shipped from China, and you also want to confirm that this product is shipped to your country. In case you are trying to drop ship to a particular country, you are not planning to sell to an entire country, you don't want to just pick random products. You want to pick products that you are sure that the supplier is able to deliver to your country, and that's very, very, very important. But if you know you don't have a particular country you are selling to, then it's okay for you to just pick general product. So you want to make sure that for example, now I could be planning to dropship directly to Australia. So I just have to click Australia here, so I know that any product I'm seeing here is able to get to Australia. My shipping method, it could be any, but I would advise that we do e-packet, because e-packet is the most reliable. And also free shipping, we could click that too for us to be able to see free shipping. So these are the things that we can These are the things that we can set for as default to filter our product so that we end up getting the best product. So if we do all of this filter, and we also have an import settings here where we can create categories for dropship me. So you can just create every product you are ordering as dropship me as a category, which is not ideal. uh, you can remove items from specifics. You can remove item specifics, but I don't advise you do this as well. You can choose to publish them, which will be a lot easier. If I had done that earlier, it means I will have just easily published my product. And you can as well choose to import them with their recommended prices. And if you do all of these things, you can apply this, and it will definitely help you a great deal. So you see, based on the information I have put in here, now I've got product. Another thing finally again we should be able to do here is that we can directly import product into a category. You don't need to import the product first and then go back and put them into category. So you would see that from here you can see a place that says import to. So if you click this, you can easily put it into category. So let's choose mug here now. So any product I import now here would be sent directly to that category, and it will be published based on the settings that I have made earlier. So I think this would help you a great deal. It will help you improve your work and make it faster. But for someone like me, I just love to do it the hard way. I would love to publish the product as draft, go through the product one after the other. You have to be very meticulous. I cannot overemphasize that about the product you are importing, because the quality of the product is very important. I would still have to even edit all those products, because personally most of all those products would have images in the description, and personally I don't like that. It makes product look haphazard. I think I'll show you that eventually when we continue to go check the product. Another thing again you can do before you import a particular product is to check that product manually. So you see that there's a three dash here after the import button. If you click this, you'll be able to access this product, check the product details, verify the product, and see everything all around the product. So you can see here that we can see all the images of the product. You see that this product is shipped from China, United States, Spain, and Russian Federation. You can also come down here. So this is exactly what I'm telling you. You will see that in the description below again we still have images, which for me I don't understand why we should. Every image here should be here. I don't like seeing images in my description. You might like it, but I don't like it. I love people check description and see the description as written as this. So shipping as well, you can come here, you would see that based on my settings this product is able to ship to Australia. You would see you see that from China, the warehouse location for e-packet, there's a free shipping, and it is between 30 to 20 days. You see the reason why I said e-packet is the best. E-packet will deliver faster, so within 30 to 20 days, while China AliExpress standard shipping will still take 25 days or more. Singapore Post will take 26 days to 51 days, but e-packet is always like the cheapest and the fastest. So you want to always make sure you go with e-packet. That's very important. So another thing you can see here is to check the product review to see that the reviews that people are giving about this product make sense. So you can see here, see all the reviews that has been made about the product. You can read through to see if this product is good enough. and then if it is, then you can go ahead to buy. Then you can go ahead to import. Okay, since you are not signed in into AliExpress yet, so you can leave this bare. So I think these are the things that you can still do around your product before you eventually import your product into your site, just for you to double check to be sure that everything is good and okay. Okay, so right now let's go and check our site and let's see the product. So I have to refresh this page. Okay, so you can see now that we already have this product showing on our store, and this is good. So let's go to the shop directly to see the product. So you see I've got 19 products listed here, and these are the products. Fantastic product. So if I click this to check, you see I've got this product here, and I've got variations of them, different colors, which to me makes sense. So if you come here, you can choose whichever color you want to buy, and you can also choose an option to say you want to buy a medium size and extra large. So if you do all of that, so you can see the green has been selected and extra large has been selected, and this is the price. So and we can see the attached price to what we've just selected, which is okay for me. So what we can do is to add to cart. We have this button here to view our cart. We can easily view our cart page, and also we have a cart basket here that we can easily click. So you can see a review cart here. So if you have ordered 2, 3, 4, 5 products, you'll be able to see all of them in the cart here. And that's why this theme is just excellent. It just gives you beauty and excellence all around your WordPress store, and I think I love it. So you can easily view your cart here and easily check out, and this is fantastic. So you have beautiful, awesome, hot-selling product here, and that's something to be happy about. One thing you see this is exactly what I said. I like it when people come to description and they see item descriptions here and not just pictures all around, and I'm happy this doesn't have. Another thing I want you to note again right now is that this product doesn't have reviews, and I'm sure that we did not import the reviews of all the products we imported. So let's come back here and let's come to import reviews. This is where we get to import our reviews, and a little bit settings here to guide us. So you can choose to import only 5 stars. That's not good enough. As far as I'm concerned, you should be able to start from 3 stars to 5 stars. But again, let's just start from 4 stars. Up to 20 reviews per product is okay. So all categories, yes. Product that have reviews less than no, send reviews to draft. I think this will be okay. You should send your review to draft for you to be able to check the reviews one after the other and then publish them. In case you see some reviews that you don't like, or maybe the review is made in another language different from English, you can easily remove them and then publish the one you want to publish. But for the sake of this tutorial, let me leave it blank. You can import reviews from my country alone. So you can choose that you want people who are in your country who have left review on AliExpress alone is what you want to import. You can translate reviews into my language. So you can do this in case there's anybody who has left review in another language. Ignore images in review. You can choose to do that. Import reviews with images alone. No. Upload images to server. You may want to upload images to server if you are enabling images review, so that those images will be stored on your WordPress website. But I think these settings is enough. So let's hit the import button. So our import is successful 100%, and you would see that all the products that got reviews have been, and now we can see all the products that have got reviews. So like this got 0 reviews, week 17, 14, 16, 11, and just random numbers all around the product, which is good and is fantastic. One thing you have to be very wary about also is your server resources. So I would advise that if you'll be doing drop shipping, you have to make sure that you are using a very good web hosting, so that you have good server resources, because importing reviews, importing product as it were, will make a lot of query calls, and if you don't have good server resources, it might just break your site. So in case you are using a free hosting, you are using an hosting that is not giving you good capacity, you may want to consider switching away so that you'll be able to dropship effectively with this plugin. You can check the description below from amazing deals I have around web hosting in case you need to get one for yourself. So that's it. Let's come to comments. So we can see all the reviews here at our backend. I'm very satisfied. So let's view this product. Okay. So we can see all the reviews that has been made on this product, and you can see someone here left a picture here of the same product. So next time I will just disable images. I really don't would like images to show, because these images will be linking back to AliExpress, which is not that very cool. Well, I really don't know the reason why the reviews are showing here and is not reflecting here. Maybe just because it was imported and wasn't really made on the live site, but it should be showing here. I really don't know why. I might have to debug that later, but I think overall we have an amazing website that is ready to sell. So you can easily come down here, choose your option, and you can choose your size, and you can just shop, and you have a site that is ready to sell. This is exactly how to design a dropshipping website for yourself and have it look something very close and as beautiful as what you get on your Shopify store, and have it working ready to make money. So I would love you to get this done for yourself and start marketing. And that's the whole essence of dropshipping. The focus should be that you are spending time marketing the product and not spending too much time on nitty-gritty and technicalities. So let a plugin do all the random surfing for you and give you hot selling product that you can easily list on your site like this, and then spend quality time trying to market your product, running ads on Facebook and here and there, just to make sure that you can attract people who would buy your product. And that's basically what that's basically it. This is where I will stop in this video. But again, finally, I want to show you what would happen if someone orders on your store. Okay, let's come back to the back end and let's come to WooCommerce. Let's come to settings. So once someone's order on your store, unfortunately, you would have to place the order manually on AliExpress, because this plugin will not automate your order. If you want something that will if you want something automated, you want a plugin that would auto order on AliExpress for you immediately someone's order. You don't have to worry about you manually ordering it. Then you may want to consider a plugin called Ali Dropship and Dropship.me. designed by the same company, but Ali Dropship is more robust. It gives you more feature, more control. You can search the product yourself on Ali Dropship, and you can automate everything that you want on Ali Dropship. But most people who use Ali Dropship will use this together so that they can use Ali Dropship for all the automations and all the settings. You can set rules around markup and markdown for your product prices. You can do a lot of things with that plugin. That plugin is very robust. I would advise that you check that out. But this is a good way to start. You can start like this, because even when you start your store, you might not be getting all the tons of orders in the beginning. So a little here, a little there, you can manually place them as an order on AliExpress yourself. And eventually, when you start making money on your store, you should then consider switching to something fully automated. So for us to be able to test to see exactly how this works, let me come to payments and let me enable cash on delivery. I would not advise that you do this, but I could just easily do a coupon, and so that I can exempt myself from paying and then see exactly what it will be. But again, it's okay. Let's leave it like this. Let's save. So if I come to this product now, let me refresh the site. First off, let me check. Okay, so I already have a product in my cart, so let me try to check out. So I will have to put random details here. So instead of PayPal now, I will do cash on delivery, and then let me place my order. I didn't put address. Thought I did something. Alright, so you can see here, thank you, order has been received. This is my order number. This is the date. This is my email address. This is the total money paid, and it is cash on delivery. This is my billing details. So this is it. And then we can come back to the backend. So let's refresh this. And you can see on our orders, I already have one order here. So if I click this, I can see that someone has ordered and is processing. So if I click on the order, I'll be able to see all the order details, the name of the person, the billing details, shipping details, and all the general details of the person. And then one thing you would see here is the action that you can take on this product. You see a place that says place order manually. So if I click on this, it will take me directly to AliExpress. So you can see this is the product on AliExpress, and the product, this is the amount of the product. So I can now directly put the person details here and just order this product on behalf of my customer, and this product will be delivered to my customer. It's so simple. I'm sure it won't bother you, it won't take you anything. So you can see that we've charged 21.51 here for this product, and we can just buy it around $7 to $8. That's a very cool way to make money, in my own opinion. And you can give it a try. You can test and work around this. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's been a pretty long one, but I hope you find value for this video. If you do, kindly give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to this YouTube channel. It will be an amazing ride together. That's it for this video. Thank you. And until my next video, bye for now.